the man sneaked into the girl's house to collect a debt, but strangely, the girl ignored him. She just sat in the corner eating a moldy piece of bread. The man didn't pay any attention to her. He continued searching around. He was looking for something valuable, but after searching everywhere, he still found nothing. He asked the girl where the valuable things in the house were hidden, but the girl didn't respond at all. After several attempts to ask and test her, he finally realized that the girl was both deaf and blind. He felt a bit soft-hearted, unsure if he should continue searching, because the girl's mother owed him a lot of money, but had an accident while working out of town. Since the police couldn't find any relatives of the deceased, they handed the mother's belongings to the man. He was immediately frustrated. He didn't know how to get the money she owed him, so he followed the address to her house, wanting to find something valuable to settle the debt. But after searching, he found nothing. The man, frustrated, lit a cigarette on the balcony. The girl, smelling the familiar scent of smoke, thought it was her mother coming back. She began to clap on the floor, signaling her mother to hurry up and come. The man was confused and then approached her, but the girl suddenly threw herself at him, only realizing when she touched his face that he was not her mother. She screamed in fear. Her cries quickly caught the attention of the landlord. Not wanting to cause any trouble, the man had no choice but to open the door. But before he could explain anything, the landlord mistakenly thought he was the girl's father and urged him to pay the rent for next month, or the deposit would be returned when the lease expired. Hearing that there was a deposit to be refunded, the man immediately saw hope. He decided to pretend and said he was the girl's father and promised he would move out next month. Seeing that the landlord didn't suspect anything, he secretly rejoiced, thinking the deposit was in the bag. But when he returned to his place, his belongings had already been thrown out by the landlord. Since he couldn't afford the rent, he immediately thought of staying at the girl's house. The girl touched the shoes by the door, realizing they weren't her mother's. It must have been the man returning again. She anxiously grabbed a piece of bread and went back to the corner to eat. Maybe out of sympathy, the man ordered 2 servings of jjajangmyeon and handed one to the girl. Though she was tempted by the smell, she still didn't take a bite. In her mind, this invisible man was always a danger. To ease her concerns, he deliberately hid the shoes at the door, making the girl think he had left. Then he threw away all the moldy bread. But when the girl couldn't find the bread on the table, her emotions suddenly spiraled out of control. The man quickly brought the jjajangmyeon, but the girl swiped it away with her hand. He finally lost his patience, but seeing the girl cry, he softened and went out to buy her new bread. When the girl smelled the fresh bread again, she suddenly realized the man might not be so bad. She followed the scent of the jjajangmyeon to the man, and without hesitation, grabbed the bread and began to eat. From then on, the girl slowly let her guard down. She believed her mother would be back soon, and this man must have been sent by her mother to take care of her. Gradually, the girl also accepted the man. The night, when she went to sleep, she would snuggle up to him, a gesture she only used to do with her mother. When she missed her mother, she could only lean on the man. From that day on, the girl's dependence on the man grew deeper, and the man's feelings for the girl also grew more genuine.